make an ER diagram of a study management system. Okay, so in that there are two types. First is the entity. Second is the attribute that we are gonna write, and we are gonna connect it using relationship. Okay, so let's get started. First, I'm gonna write an entity over here. Okay. In my diagram, I'll be having four entities. Okay, so I'm gonna just call out here four entities, and you have to place them. You can just simply draw it on a plain blank sheet before actually drawing it on this website. Okay, and I'm going to connect all this using a relationship. Relationship is usually shown using this diamond. Okay, and I'm going to place this at the center. Okay, cool. These are entities, the square ones, and this is the relationship. Okay, now comes the attributes. Attributes we are going to show using this ellipse, or you can also call this as oval. So बहुत सारे होने वाले हैं, so I'm just gonna click. Okay, now just let's place them one by one. You can also go up, okay guys, मतलब वो उतना स्क्रीन पे दिख रहा हो लेकिन उसके ऊपर भी you can go. ऐसा नहीं है कि तुम लोग नहीं जा सकते, ठीक है? If you go here, extend हो जाता है. Okay, you can just come here. If the page is breaking or something like that, you can just place it over here. Yes. I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need one more to be placed. So I'm gonna place one over here. Now I'm gonna go down, and same thing. There would be 5 attributes for another. Okay, cool. Then we'll come down again. 5 here. Then again 5 in this quota. Yeah. We need some more ellipse. Okay, you can just come a little down, as I can see ऊपर के ellipses थोड़ा crash हो रहा है इसके साथ. You just pull this down, or I want it to look a little stable. Okay, इसको थोड़ा सा दूर ले लेते हैं otherwise. Okay, that's how my diagram looks like. You can just simply minimize this and see how it's actually looking. Okay, ये थोड़ा बाहर गया है. You can just minimize and check अगर तुम्हारे सारे ellipses सब लाइन में है कि नहीं. चेक कर लेती हूँ थोड़ा सा. Yeah, इसको चाहिए थोड़ा बड़ा भी कर सकते हो, but I think that this is fine. Now the thing comes, we need to connect all these ellipses with the entities. Okay, so I'm gonna use this simple line over here. I'm just gonna click because we needing a lot of them. Go up and connect here. The same way we are gonna connect for all of them. तो मिलते हैं थोड़े से ब्रेक के बाद, because I need to connect all of them. Yeah.
One eternity later.
Here, I'm gonna write user And here I'm gonna write user underscore ID. Okay, cool. Here I'll write username. Whatever written in the ellipse is attribute. Okay. And user obviously password होगा उसका. And यहाँ पे role, whether it's a student or the admin. Okay. Then in relationship, we are gonna write creates. Okay. So user will create the next entities. Okay. So here I'm gonna write journal underscore entry. Okay, cool. For this, we are gonna write here entry ID as the primary key. I'm gonna underline the primary keys, but later on I'm just defining the attribute first. So journal entry will have entry ID, then it will have subject, what the student has studied. Okay. Then here will be learning type. Okay. Just give underscore over here. Next, we are gonna write study hours, how many hours the student has studied. Okay. Then we are gonna write one more thing, that is writing what learned. ये थोड़ा आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स जा रहा है. नो वरीज. थोड़ा इसको वी कैन जस्ट सिंपली थोड़ा सा इसका पिक्सल कम कर सकते हैं to fit it inside the ellipse. Yeah. Now let's move on to the next attribute, that is subscription. Subscription. Okay. Here we are gonna write subscription ID. Shin underscore ID. Okay. Here we are gonna write fees. And here we are gonna write end underscore date. And here we'll write start date. Next, we are gonna write here subscription underscore type. Again, there is an issue over here of the content moving out of the oval. So you can just simply reduce the pixels. Let's move on to the next entity, that is notes. We're gonna store notes over here. So notes will have a note ID. Okay. Then it will have subject. Then here it will have chapter. Then it will have a topic. And last but not the least, created ID. Okay. So you can see this are attributes, entity, relationship, everything is done. Yes. Now, most important thing left here is the primary key, which is to be underlined. Primary key is a unique key for the entity to be identified. Yeah, this is a special attribute which is different for all. Okay, so we're just gonna simply place this under the key. Okay, primary key. Here, primary key is the subscription ID. Okay, that's done. One more we'll need. Okay, I choose the wrong one. This one, horizontal. And here you have to write underline the notes ID. You will get this horizontal under the MISC miss. You will get this horizontal line. Okay. So this was our ER model for a study management system. Now, how to download this? Like when you have to upload it in your classroom or send it to someone, you have to go in files and export as you want PNG, JPG, your wish. I'm choosing PNG. You can select your appearance also. You can select dark or you can also select light here. Okay, and if you want transparent background, I'll show you both the forms how it would be visible with lines and without lines. Let's just import this. Now in the same way I'm gonna export it as PNG only, but as transparent background. Okay, I'm gonna explore. Here you can just choose the devices. I just saved the previous one in Drive. You can just select it in device. Okay, I'm gonna save it. So it gets downloaded. I'm gonna save the previous one also in the same way. PNG. And here now this time I'm not going to do transparent background. So I'm just gonna export it. Device save. Okay, now let's go on to the devices. Let's just open it from here. Okay, मेरा थोड़ा background issue है. We are gonna go into downloads and we are gonna open. So this is the one which we saved with transparent. Okay, and other one was not transparent background. Okay, so this one is also okay and the previous one is also okay. This one is what I would prefer without being transparent. So yeah, this is how you can export your files. Next is यहाँ पे just I'm a little आलसी इसीलिए I have just attached the screenshot of that and I have told that description की spelling wrong है I know that don't focus on that. So yeah, basically I've got all the entities and attributes over here. So you can, if you have the what you say attributes and entities given, so you can just simply copy them and just copying it and go onto this website called as eraser.io. Okay, sign up with Google. I'm just calling it Shravani Steve. Okay. Okay. I just want auto continue. I'm just going continue skip at this point. Get started. I just want a diagram right now. We can generate an AI diagram. Okay. So for that, you need to give a prompt over here. Okay, I'm just gonna paste it and I'm gonna click on generate. This is thoda bachawing time diagram. Okay, as you can see here, I'm just gonna minimize this. Okay, so ज़्यादा नहीं बताओ. So here is our diagram ready. You can see here, user journal. Each user is creating notes, one is creating journal, subscription. Our diagram is ready in seconds. Yeah. And you can even share this or export it. Switch, move, files, duplicate. Yeah, you can export it or even import from others diagrams. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. मिलते हैं next video में, तब तक के लिए goodbye.